My name is Josh Wolf from Wolfpack. Get fit or stay fat. Today I'm going to give you a really good tip on how to tone your shoulders and shape your shoulders. And the question of the day is, what is the most important muscle to work in the shoulder? Well, before I give you that answer, I'm going to give you a little insight of the muscles in the shoulder. Okay? We have three muscles in the shoulder, okay? Shoulders are also called deltoids, okay? In the front shoulder, okay, you have your front shoulder, you have your side shoulder, and you have your rear shoulder, okay? So you have three heads to your shoulder, right? Well, check this out. The most important part of that shoulder to actually exercise and to focus on, hands down, is going to be your side shoulder. Because your side shoulder, when you develop it, it's what gives you that round look, and it's what shapes your shoulders on the sides, right? So it's going to work that side of that shoulder to shape your shoulders, and also the reason why it's good to focus on that muscle is because your front shoulder gets all kinds of work whenever you press. Push-ups, bench press, different types of presses, your front shoulder is getting work all the time. I hardly ever work my front shoulder in my entire routine in isolation-wise. I hardly ever do front shoulders raises to isolate my front shoulder, because to me, honestly, it's pretty much a waste of time and energy. They get a lot of work. They just fine with the presses, the push-ups, and the dips and the bench presses, okay? So your front shoulder gets worked all the time. Your rear shoulder, okay, in the back, I'm not sure if you can see the rear shoulder, right, that little muscle popping out. That's the rear shoulder, and that gets worked all the time too with your pull-ups, any type of back pulls. Pull-ups, bent over rows, seated rows, all kinds of back moves, right? So, but your side shoulder, very few exercises are going to be working your side shoulder, so you need to really pay attention to shape your shoulders. And I'm going to give you two moves that work really well for shaping your shoulders. The one is the side lateral raise, okay? There's 100 different ways you can do the side lateral raise with dumbbells, cables, resistance bands, etc., etc. Look at my other videos for proper form on the side raises. The other type of move that works for side lateral, or side deltoid, is the wide upright row version. You notice it's very close to the side raise because it's working the same muscle this side of the shoulder. So you usually see people in the gyms doing the upright rows close like this, and it's actually one of the most dangerous moves you can do on your rotator cuff and your neck joint. A lot of injuries happen when you do your upright rows close, especially when you're going really high. You're going to do your upright rows wide. Keep them wide. And it's easier to do them wide if you're using a flat bar, like a barbell. It's easier to keep that form strict if you're holding a barbell. Hold it wide and bring it up. Don't go that high. When you're doing the wides, only go up to your nipples or a little bit higher and squeeze the side raise. What I like to do is I like to pretend, honestly, just like I'm doing a side raise when I'm doing my upright row. So I'm really focusing on that side of my shoulder. While I'm doing the upright row, I'm focusing on the side of that shoulder. I literally kind of pretend like I'm doing a side raise and pull only with my shoulders. So remember, the harder you squeeze, the harder you get. This is Josh Wolf from Wolfpack. Get fit or stay fat. Thank you very much.